Hello, I'm Juliana Olayinka. I'm a journalist, I'm a consultant, and I'm pleased to announce that I'm the new Regional Director of IORMA Africa. Africa is the future. We know this because it's the world's fastest growing continent and also the youngest. By 2025, there will be more Africans than there are people in China. And with this mass expansion in population, there are some burning questions that need to be answered. How is Africa going to sustain itself? How is Africa going to feed itself? How are Africans going to be educated? These are just a few of the questions that IORMA Africa's network of key business leaders and government policy officials are going to be providing us the answer to. We are going to have some really groundbreaking, engaging content, some really in-depth interviews, and just good old networking, because we know that the future is Africa and it has to be a part of the global e-commerce conversation. The scale of foreign interest in Africa is mammoth. I think, there's no way you can just disregard Africa, whether it's in trade, whether it's in travel. You may not go to some regions, but you certainly have to go to others. There's no way you can think of scaling up your business or scaling up your investments without looking at what's happening in Africa. It's no longer imperial. Yes, we have had the first scramble, which was slightly colonial. We know that a lot of people were taking advantage of Africa's minerals, Africa's porous borders, and the lack of security. But this scramble is different. We've seen it, haven't we, with the amount of entrepreneurs and business leaders that have been going to Africa over the past couple of years. We've had Jack Ma from Alibaba, we've had Jack Dorsey from Twitter, Mark Zuckerberg from Facebook. They haven't sent their staff, they've been going there themselves. They can see that the scale of reach and potential in Africa is absolutely astronomical. And what's exciting is that Africans aren't doing it the traditional way. They're not looking at what's happening in some of the tech hubs around the world. They're taking their own risks and they're taking their own opportunities, and the world are paying attention to that. There are challenges that remain in Africa, that's undeniable. And I believe that COVID-19 has really brought that to the surface. Infrastructure remains a real barrier to increasing foreign investment. There are huge swathes of regions in Africa that could benefit from sound investment. The issue is you cannot access these regions. When you are able to access them, there have been scores of stories from agencies and investment firms that struggle with security. Security also remains a major issue. And yes, I'm sure you are waiting for it, corruption. We know that there are still some corrupt leaders, but things are changing. And I believe the benefits of having a youthful population is that, these youths, they want change yesterday. They don't want to wait as long as their parents have been waiting. And we have been seeing people, rightly or wrongly, speak up for themselves, stand up against these despot leaders. And we are seeing more of an engagement with the international community to take Africa to the future it deserves to be at.